All right, after Telefero, Mr. Telefero TV, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so right now. Don't just watch this video. Subscribe to my channel. You get all my content first. Subscribe to my channel, and of course, check me out on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at is Mr. Telefero, and of course, my website itsmrt.com. I'll be trying to talk so much, I'll be forgetting some of the stuff that I want to say. All right, Quavo. I'm listening to this. Yeah, you know you're not the truth, you're not the other guys. Yeah, I'm the one. Yeah, I'm the one. Yeah, I'm listening to this new Khaled record, and it features Justin Bieber. It features Chance the Rapper, Lil Wayne, and of course, Quavo is the first verse that you hear on the record. And it got me to thinking. Quavo is about to enter that space. Quavo of the Migos is about to enter that space, right? Where if the Migos perform, he almost has enough hit records where not only can you come get a Migos performance, but Quavo can literally almost give you a set by himself. He's almost there. If you think about it, he could do the pick up the phone, baby. He's on that record. He's on that's 2 Chainz record, right? He's on that record. That's a huge record. You know that record's gonna come to me in a second. Good Drink. There we go. I'm losing it for a second. He's on that Good Drink record. And now this I'm the One record, we're talking about DJ Khaled promoting this as a single. This is gonna be a #1 record, guys. Let's not even play that. So those are 3 records that have all done well. And I'm probably missing a couple other records that he's just been on, not the Migos as a whole. He's just been on. And I'm thinking Quavo has become the Beyonce of the Migos. Now, I'm not comparing Quavo to Beyonce. Beehive, chill. Ain't nobody comparing what Beyonce does, and she's incredible, a phenomenal, not just a singer, actor, businesswoman, just an incredible, phenomenal talent. All right, just a remarkable, once in a generation type entertainer. And I'm not comparing Quavo and Beyonce, but their positions on their teams were similar. When Beyonce was with Destiny Child, we always knew that Destiny Child was an incredible group as a whole, but we knew Beyonce was the superstar. That was clear. She got the most solos. She was on the most hooks. The group went as Beyonce went. That's the truth. The Migos are going to go as far as Quavo takes them. You know, Offset does work a lot. Like, I look at Takeoff, and I've interviewed the Migos before. Like, even when I've met them, Takeoff's very chill. Yeah, that's why you don't hear as many verses from him. He's a chill guy. Like, and he's also a few years younger than Quavo and Offset. You got to remember, Takeoff's about my age, a couple years younger than them, and he's just a chill guy. And respect, you know what I'm saying? There's respect. Quavo just is really after it right now. Offset is really starting to get together. I like his image. Again, dating Cardi B, it looks like good for the image, good for the culture. Offset works, and he's putting out a lot more music. So it looks like Offset is going to close that gap between Quavo and the Migos. But if you just want to talk about Quavo and his success, I mean, he has the possibilities of he looks like he's the hardest worker of the group. I don't think anybody's going to argue that. He looks like the guy. I've watched a lot of interviews with the Migos. He looks like the guy, hey, come on, y'all, let's just get this done. You know what I'm saying? He looks like a very smart businessman, all right? You know, you could listen to the music and think it's ignorance, whatever you want to do. I love the Migos, but I'm looking at somebody in Quavo. Well, I look at a very smart businessman. That brother knows what the hell he's doing. Don't get him mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, Quavo was the one who told Takeoff. I told Quavo I was in college when I interviewed him a couple years ago. And I told Quavo I was in college. And if I'm not mistaken, Quavo was like, we're going to do this interview with you, not because we think you popping. None of that. Just because you in college. If I'm not mistaken, that was Quavo who said that. And I've always had love and respect for Quavo. And that's pretty much what it is. I think the Migos have a chance to be huge. One of the biggest groups. Like, they're entering that pop world. They got that new record out with Katy Perry. It looks like that one's gonna be a huge hit nationally, and everything that they're doing, it just seems to make sense. And it looks like Quavo is spearheading that, right? It just looks like his voice is the Migos sound to me. His voice is the most recognizable sound when you hear the Migos. And I think going forward, man, they have the possibilities of being something that we've never seen from rap, a group. I'm telling you, these guys are going to be huge. And let's cut out that notion that just because Quavo is bigger than the group, he has to leave them. I'm so sick of that in our culture. We don't do that in any other culture but our culture. In hip-hop and in R&B, that's all we do this in. If he gets too big, he got to lead a group. He got to go be a solo act. Maybe he can put out a solo record, but that doesn't mean he have to leave the Migos. He don't have to do that. He can do his own thing and still be a part of the group as long as he can maintain the two. You don't have to do that. He's cousins with Offset and he's Takeoff's uncle. He doesn't have to leave anywhere. He could be as big a star as he wants to be and still be right in that group. They split them checks, but the thing with the Migos is the checks are going to become so huge that money balances out. And I love them as a group. We just love that energy, seeing three black men together touring the world. I just like seeing them together. I like seeing them flex with the jewelry. And I don't even like seeing my brothers flex with jewelry like that often. I like seeing the Migos flex a little bit. I like it. I really do. Because they're growing and they're starting to get away from ignorance and stuff like that. And I like it, man. I think it's great for the culture. And I've been to a lot of Migos shows, a lot of them. They don't come with a negative stigma and a negative energy. I'm telling you, man, this group can be big, and Quavo has become the Beyonce of the group, and they don't have to break up. Stop all that. Stop that mess. They can do this together, and Quavo can still be as huge a superstar as he wants to be in his own right. What do you think about that? Talk to me in the comment box below. Leave your opinions. Talk to me. I love conversations like this. Has Quavo become the Beyonce of the Migos? Subscribe to my channel. I'm out. If you're looking to book me for an interview video or by phone, if you're looking to have your music or your skill featured on my daily podcast, if you're looking to book me for a speaking engagement to help motivate some kids, if you're looking to have me rock some of your clothing to help promote your brand, make sure you hit me up at booking@ismrtelefarrell.com. Again, that's booking@ismrtelefarrell.com.